Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we are specifically going to talk about the Legends of Vox Machina Amazon Prime Amazon Prime, which is the best Dungeons and Dragons show you can watch on any streamer right now. Because the original animated show is not on any streamer. That's kind of interesting. Not with subscription. I think you can buy them paid. Maybe. I'm not even sure that's the case. It's not easy to watch the animated show, the 1983 and 1986, but it's very easy to watch Legends of Vox Machina, the current Dungeons and Dragons animated show, right? So, what is the worst moment in? So today, what we're going to talk about is what is the worst moment in season 1, episode 7. Well, I'm going to steal a comment from one of my commenters who said this on one of the previous episodes, and I'm going to say it about this episode now because it really was the worst moment to me. And that's when the credits rolled. Episode 7, season 1, episode 7. Basically, it was the first episode of the third week drop, right? And so I'm like, okay, I know I have 9 episodes. I'm watching episode 7, and I had to do that calculation. I can't believe we as a culture have not solved this problem. And I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but when you actually, my family only watches streams material. We can't even watch regular television because we kind of forgot how. Like, we have a cable box and we go over and we turn it on like every 6 months and get hit with ads, and we're like, why does anyone watch regular television? Like, who's watching this, right? And and then when 6 months later when we try to use the cable box, it doesn't work, and everything we watch is through stream content, right? So everything we watch is on Netflix or Prime, or we can't turn on the local television channel like what is it, 1983, or I don't know. It's it doesn't fit our lifestyle, and we're not. It seems like antiquated relic watching to us, right? And so basically, when you watch a series, you're like, where's the season finale, right? And generally, we just hit play and we'll watch through the episodes, and so we don't know what the last episode is, right? And with these shows that release week to week, I don't know if there's going to be a 4th week, right? But one thing I know is I'm like, I don't want this to end, right? I don't want there to be a Friday where there's no more Dungeons and Dragons cartoons, right? And that's what Matthew Mercer did. He's like, hey, here's your Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, right? We're back to 1983 to 1986, right? But here it is with modern sensibilities, updated and upgraded, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a bet, man, I'm here for it, right? And it's really spectacular, and I'm very, very thrilled with just how tremendously cool it is, right? So I'm really, really excited about Matthew Mercer putting Dungeons and Dragons cartoons back on the small screen. It's incredible. And it also, when the credits rolled, I'm like, well, maybe the 9th episode is the last episode, maybe not. And I haven't even looked it up because I'm like, I kind of don't want to know. Just because I'm just so joyful that Matthew Mercer has done this tremendous thing of saying, hey, I'm going to do what Gary Gygax did in 1983 to 1986. I want to give everybody in the world a Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, right? And he succeeded, right? It's tremendous, and I just don't want to stop living in this world, right, where there are no Dungeons and Dragons cartoons. So by far the best moment was just when the end credits rolled, and I got to see everybody who made this show and be thankful to them for making the show. I'm very, very thankful to Matthew Mercer. I'm thankful to Critical Role for getting this done. I'm thankful to the writing team to say, hey, somebody got to carry the Dungeons and Dragons banner, and Critical Role is going to be that team, right? And the Critical Role writing team is going to be the banner men and banner women for Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm really glad that Critical Role is just tirelessly carrying the banner for Dungeons and Dragons and making sure that we have Dungeons and Dragons cartoons. And the worst moment of the show was when the credits rolled, because it was over, right? And I didn't have any more of that episode, and I'm literally just not looking forward to a world where there's no more Legends of Vox Machina coming forward, and no more Dungeons and Dragons cartoon live being served up through a mega streamer, right? So that is a dark day, And so that was the worst moment. The worst moment. I think I said the best moment earlier. Sorry. So the worst moment of this was when the credits rolled, and I'm not looking forward to when the credits roll on the last episode of season 1, Legends of Vox Machina, Amazon Prime. And the other thing is, we haven't heard yet. We haven't heard if there's going to be a season 2, right? And I'm really curious if there is, because Amazon Prime's going to have to put up the money. I don't think anybody's going to be cool. I don't think people would be cool with another Kickstarter, because I could be wrong, but I think Matthew Mercer's getting a little like too big. Like when you got $20 million and you're rolling up on, like when you have $20 million already attached to your project, you already gotten from Kickstarters, and you're rolling up on Kickstarter like you're some kind of newbie, right? Like, you're like, come on, like go get a banker, like you know, go get a loan like any real company. Or Kickstarter is supposed to be for it's supposed to be for upstarts and newcomers, right? It's supposed to be for like millionaires, right? Like so we'll see how all this goes. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think was the worst moment in season 1, episode 7 of Legends of Vox Machina, Amazon Prime, the house that Dungeons and Dragons built? Love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.